Hi, welcome to the Athens Area Humane Society's volunteer orientation. Thank you so much for thinking of the animals and volunteering your most valuable asset, your time. As a volunteer, you will truly become part of the Athens Area Humane Society team, and we couldn't do what we do without your help. So thank you for volunteering to help the animals at the Athens Area Humane Society. I'm Amanda Newsom. I'm the outreach coordinator here, and so if you have any questions or concerns about volunteering, please don't hesitate to contact me. The Athens Area Humane Society is a no-kill shelter, and our mission is to lower the area's euthanasia rates and lower pet overpopulation in our area, and we do that through adopting animals, spaying and neutering them, and then we have our pet retention programs. So we are a no-kill shelter and we adopt dogs, cats, and small animals such as rabbits, gerbils, guinea pigs, any small animals that come through the shelters. We have 2 locations. Our shelter and spay and neuter center is located on Mars Hill Road in Watkinsville. It's only a couple of miles off of the loop, so it's still fairly close to the Athens area if you do live in Athens. Our adoption center is in the back of Pet Supplies Plus on Alps Road in Athens. And the Humane Society adopts over 300 dogs, cats, and small animals each year. Our spay and neuter center alters over 3,000 dogs and cats each year. Our pet care clinics vaccinate over 1,000 dogs and cats. And we educate the public about proper pet ownership through our community outreach events and humane education. We do depend on private funding to fund all of our programs. We don't receive any national funding from the Humane Society of the United States or anything like that. So we depend on private funding and our volunteers like you to succeed in our mission. There are several volunteer positions at the Humane Society that you may be interested in depending on your schedule and your interests. So I'll just briefly go through each one of those, and if you have any more detailed questions about them later, you can feel free to contact me and I'll be happy to answer those questions. The Zeus House shelter is located at our Watkinsville location. And so this is where all of the cats and small animals are housed before they go to the adoption center to be adopted. It is important to note that our dogs are all fostered through our dog foster program, so we don't have dogs housed at our shelter or adoption center. Zeus House volunteers will do things like greeting visitors that come in. You may help with some administrative tasks and general cleaning. You can help brush the animals, and one of the main things that we like for Zeus House volunteers to do are socialize with the animals, just spending time with each one of them to give them that one-on-one interaction that they need so that they stay happy and healthy while they wait to find their forever homes. And then pet promotions basically entails taking photos of the animals so that we can post it on our website. And you can also write short descriptions about each of their personalities, and those things really help each animal stand out on the website so that they can get adopted faster. You will need to watch the training video online before you come in to volunteer at the Zeus House shelter. Our adoption center is located in the back of Pet Supplies Plus on Alps Road in Athens. And adoption center volunteers and Zeus House shelter volunteers do a lot of similar things. The main difference is that at the adoption center we have a lot more people from the public coming in, so you're going to be dealing with more people than you might would at the shelter. So again, you will just help greet visitors when the adoption counselors are busy. You can assist them with lost pet inquiries, assist with general cleaning, and that includes helping with daily laundry and daily dishes, things like that that can really help the adoption counselors quite a bit with their daily tasks. You can help brush the animals, and then again you can help socialize with them and just spend time with them while they wait to get adopted to keep them happy. And you can also take pictures of them and help write descriptions for the website. We do have a training video that's required for the adoption center volunteers as well, so if you'll watch that before you come in to volunteer if you do choose to volunteer at the adoption center. Our spay and neuter center is located at our Watkinsville location. Some of the tasks that you can help with are just administrative and clerical tasks, general cleaning, and daily tasks. You can help staff prepare for surgeries by cleaning surgical instruments and making wrap packs. They need one of those for each surgery. And then they have a daily and a weekly task list. So, whatever they need help with each day of the week, they may ask you to do something off of those lists. There is a training video for this volunteer position as well, and it's located online. So, if you do decide to volunteer at the Spay Neuter Center, please watch that before you come in for your first volunteer session. Our pet care clinics are held in the back of Pet Supplies Plus on the first Saturday of each month, except for September, from 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock. And so volunteers help sort of with crowd control a lot of times you can greet customers that are coming in. You can hold leashes while owners get their paperwork ready and make sure the animals are separated if they're getting too noisy or not interacting well. Cleaning up after the animals, it does happen sometimes, and then just assisting with administrative tasks. If you decide to become a pet care clinic volunteer, you will get on-site training once you show up for the clinic. We do ask that you show up by 12:30 for the pet care clinics. Foster parents are so important. All of our dogs are fostered, so they aren't housed at our shelter or adoption center. So we couldn't do our dog adoptions without the help of foster parents. We provide you with everything you could possibly need to foster the dogs, including food, crates, toys, anything like that you might need. And all that we ask of you is that you spend quality time with the dogs and you bring the dogs to our events, such as our adoption events or outreach events, and then also to meet and greets for the dog to meet potential adopters. If you would like to become a foster parent, please contact our canine coordinator. You can email her at dogs@athenshumanesociety.org, and she'll send you a foster parent application and just talk to you a little bit more about the process to become a foster parent. One of the main things you want to keep in mind if you do want to apply is that we require all of our foster parents to live in pet-friendly housing. So make sure if you live in an apartment complex or something like that, that you are able to get permission to be able to have the dog there. Our street team volunteers are also very important. They help us with reaching out to the community to spread our awareness about our programs. So some of the ways that you can help with the street team is you can be Chloe. She is our Humane Society mascot, and her name stands for Creating Humane Leaders Through Outreach and Education. She's one of our most needed positions, but she's also one of the most fun. So if you have any interest in becoming Chloe, we want to have her at all of our events and even birthday parties and things like that. Another thing that you can do to help with the street team is to post flyers and other promotional materials around town. So for each event, we like to have flyers up everywhere that we can at least 2 weeks before each event, and it takes a lot of time to do that our staff maybe doesn't have. So volunteers who even just help post flyers are amazing. So doing things like that can really help the animals as well as working directly with them. And then just talking about the Athens Area Humane Society and our mission while you're out and about in the community, and handing out postcards and information to people to let them know about our programs and what we're there to do to be able to help them out as well. And then we have lots of other smaller volunteer opportunities that are just as important. You can be a clerical volunteer and help with administrative tasks. We now have a separate schedule for this located online. Just please make sure you sign up at least 24 hours before coming in so that we can prepare the task for you to do once you show up. We have recycling program volunteers who help take our aluminum cans to the recycling center. We do get funding from that, so it's an important need, especially if you have a larger truck and you're able to transport the cans. We always have maintenance and repairs that need to be done at our Watkinsville location, so if you have any skills in that area, we would love to hear from you so that we can call you if anything does happen. And then we just need help with landscaping at our Watkinsville location. So even just helping cut the grass once a month can be a huge help to making sure that our shelter looks nice on the outside as well as on the inside. And last, we do have young volunteer opportunities and group volunteer opportunities. We ask that volunteers be at least 12 years old to volunteer. And if you're under 18 years old, we do require you to have a parent or an adult guardian with you at all times during your volunteering, just to help supervise you, because our staff can't always do that and it could become a liability issue, so we do require that. And we also have group volunteer opportunities, so if your group is interested in helping out, we can usually set something up depending on what your interests are. We usually don't have large groups come to our locations at one time because of space constraints, but there are tons of other things that groups can help out with, especially for events and special projects. And last, we do like to recognize our volunteers for all of their hard work. And one of the ways that we do that is we have volunteer t-shirts. So after you volunteer for 30 hours, you receive your t-shirt. And we also do small things throughout the year to let you know that we are thinking about you and do appreciate all of the time that you give to us. Now that you've watched the volunteer orientation video, there's a few more things that you do need to do before you can start volunteering. The next thing you need to do is go to the Become a Volunteer page, and in step 3, click register your email. So once you do that, be sure to check the new volunteer box, because once you do that, you'll receive an automated email within 24 hours, and that'll have important volunteer information in there, such as the volunteer handbook. And it also has our login information for the volunteer section of our website. So make sure to check your spam box too, since it is automated. And then once you get that login information, you can sign in on the home page of our website, which is athenshumanesociety.org. Once you sign in, on the left side, you'll see several boxes, and one of them will be the volunteer profile box. So check that and complete your volunteer profile so we can know a little bit more about you and your interests. And then complete any required training videos. So if you want to volunteer at one of our locations, then make sure you watch the video for each one that you're interested in. And then the schedules are located online as well. They're in Google Documents. So click on the schedule box, and then there's a schedule for each location, including special events and clerical volunteers. So click on the one that you're interested in, and then the first page of that will tell you how to sign up for the opportunity. And then along the bottom, there will be tabs for each month. So make sure you click the correct month to sign up. And then you can go ahead and sign the liability release agreement that's online, or you can wait and just do that once you show up for your first volunteer opportunity. And that's all you have to do to start volunteering. Thank you for your time, and we look forward to meeting you and working with you.